Today we are talking about the Airversa by Purell, a smart air purifier with built-in thread. Let's jump right in.
Special thank you to Airversa for sending this out to me for review. You can get yours in the link in my description.
So the Airversa Smart Purifier is a sleek, intelligent air purifier loaded with features designed to elevate the quality of the air you breathe in your own home. So the Airversa AP2 sets a new standard for smart home integration, specifically Apple Home over Thread. This means you can add the AP2 straight into your Apple Home, which obviously separates it from the competition. Because it works over Thread, you're going to get a more reliable connection if you have many Thread devices in your home. If you don't know what Thread is, it's very simple. It is a locally connected network of devices that the more you have, the better the connection is. You need a Thread border router such as a HomePod Mini or an Apple TV in order to get your Thread network up and running, but once you do, it becomes much more reliable. So once you have this in your Apple Home, this means a number of things. You can control it from your Apple Home app from anywhere in the world, providing you have a home hub set up. And you can set up automations with it, meaning when you go to bed at night, you can make it silent automatically, or when you leave the room, you can make it turn off if you want to. Ultimately, it simply means you have more control over your device. When it comes to purifying the air you breathe, the AP2 leaves no room for compromise. It is equipped with a high-precision PM2.5 sensor, which constantly monitors air quality and displays it in real time, which means you will always know the exact quality of the air you're breathing, and it will show up in your Apple Home app or your SleekPoint app. More on that in a moment. The heart of the AP2 is the H13H14 True HEPA 3-stage filtration system. It captures particles as tiny as 0.3 microns, trapping allergens, pet dander, smoke particles, and even viruses. With its multicolor air quality indicator, the AP2 provides instant visual feedback on your indoor air quality. A calming green glow signifies clean air, a gentle yellow hints at a moderate air quality, while a red alert tells you it's time for the purifier to kick it into high gear. The AP2 offers a range of modes to suit your needs. In sleep mode, the purifier operates at a whisper, quiet 23 decibels, ensuring that you get a peaceful night's rest without any disturbances. The adaptive brightness automatically adjusts the display's brightness based on the ambient light in the room, ensuring it's never a distraction. The manual mode offers 5 fan speeds to choose from. Whether you desire a gentle breeze or a robust gust of purified air, the choice is yours. Alternatively, the auto mode is set and forget. It employs the power of real-time air quality data to adjust its performance, ensuring that it optimizes purification as needed. So let's talk about the unit itself. In the middle, you have your PM2.5 value, which is just going to go from 0 to 999 depending on the air quality. Around the inside of your ring, you have several buttons that you can use. You have an auto mode button, so you can set it and forget it. You have a timer button. Each increment is 1 hour, and the timer will count down from your selected time. When the time is finished, Purell will turn off. Next, you have your sleep mode button, which will operate the machine quietly by using a fan speed lower than low speed, and will turn off the display after 10 seconds if no other buttons are touched. Then you have your network indicator, which is going to show you whether your product has been paired to the network or not. Next, you have your fan speed button. You can tap to cycle through the fan speeds. Then you have your child lock button, which prevents the current settings from being changed with the display. Finally, you have your filter status indicator, which is going to tell you when your filters need to be reset. You'll notice at the bottom you have 5 dashes. That will indicate your filter consumption, which will basically tell you how close you are to needing to change the filter. They say that the filter should last around 3,000 running hours, so you shouldn't need to change it for quite a while. And then of course you have your power button to power the machine on or off. Now to set up your AP2 with Thread for your Apple Home, you're first going to want to download the SleekPoint app, which will allow you to make that connection. Then you're going to want to push and hold the network button on the touch panel for about 5 seconds to enter the pairing mode, and you'll hear 3 beeps. Once that connection is made, you'll go through your Apple Home prompts just like you always would. So let's jump into the SleekPoint app and see what we have going on there. So as soon as we open the app, we can choose our Airversa 2, and we will be presented with a colored ring depending on the quality of our air and a number telling us what the air quality is. We will also see a power button in the middle, we'll see settings, and then we'll see 3 bars, which essentially is telling us the statistics of our machine. Then you have your auto mode, you have your night mode, and your child lock mode. You can change your fan speed right here under the auto mode. Of course, that's going to turn auto mode off. And auto mode is essentially going to run the machine at whatever it thinks. There is a air quality sensor inside the machine, which is also exposed to Apple Home. And depending on your air quality, it's going to kick that fan speed up. Going into settings, you can name your device. You can change your fan speed in here, turn sleep mode on or off, night guard trigger, all that stuff. If you go under air quality ring, you can turn on or off your adaptive brightness, which is going to change the brightness of the color on top. You can set a timer. You can set a schedule. You essentially have all the controls that you can imagine for your device right here in your settings menu. You can even go in here and buy some filters if you need to. And you can see your device info down here at the bottom. So what are my thoughts? Overall, I think my experience with this has been great. I have mine set up here in my office just for testing purposes. We will most likely move this into our master bedroom as we both deal with some allergy issues during the spring. I have it set up to run on auto almost all the time. I actually painted my entire office with this thing in here, and it kicked into pretty high gear during that and did a great job of clearing all the paint particles out of my office. So overall, is the Airversa AP2 a buy? I'm going to say yes if you have an Apple Home setup and are looking for a air purifier to add to it. This is going to be your option. If you don't have an Apple Home, unfortunately, you are stuck using the Sleek Point app with this one. It does not work with Google or Alexa, but Apple Home users, if you're looking for an air purifier, this is the one to go with. Hey, if you like this video, if you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe this video. I have smart home content, I have smart home reviews, and I have other tech content coming out on the regular basis. And let me know your thoughts on the AP2 for your smart home. Is this something you're looking to get? Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.